is seldom seen as a period of violence, pockets of violence still exist during the distribution of sensitive materials. Collection of permanent voters' cards, PVCs, party primaries, and even during party rallies. As a security agent, you can identify where persons with disability are and give them the protection that they deserve. This can be done by identifying musters and exit points for quick evacuation of persons with disability. Secondly, arrest and prosecute individuals who assault a person with disability at political events. And finally, security vehicles stationed around these places should be used to relocate persons who have any form of impairment at the slightest notice of violence. This message is coming to you from TAF Africa with funding from the European Union and supported by our media partner. For more information on the activities of TAF Africa, follow us on the social media handles, visit our website on tafafrica.co. See you on the next episode of the Able to Vote Guide. I remain yours truly, Jay Epele. Bye.
My name is Gem Okando, ADC National Agent. We also same calculation yesterday.
All right, we are live in Abuja. It is Arise News. Nigeria decides 2023, going straight to Abuja to the Coalition Center. There is the head of INEC right now. All right, we are live in Abuja. It is Arise News. Nigeria decides 2023, going straight to Abuja to the Coalition Center. There is the head of INEC right now.
Agent for APC. I think the law is clear that when a result has been declared, we should resort to petition if need be. Ekiti was declared yesterday. We were asked for observations, and if that has been done, any party that feels strongly should prepare its petition. Where we are today, I want to say with all respect that it will appear the commission is functions official, and the business of now is Kwara. We cannot go back to what has been declared here by the commission. Just my own humble observation.
Okay, sorry.
I'm not going into the merit or otherwise
sorry.
of
Okay.
what they've said.
There is a gentleman in white. Sorry, agent of the PDP, you have made your point. There is a gentleman in white. Introduce yourself.
My name is Fanaya Bitru Jesalo.
You have made your point. There is a gentleman in white.
I'm from
Introduce yourself.
NRM. My name is Fanaya Bitru Jesalo. I stand by the submission of the APC that when the results have been declared from the ward, from the local government, state, and the collection center of this place, as seen by the law, by law and by electoral act, every other thing should challenge it through the court. Thank you.
Okay, I think we should make progress. We have taken note of that, but you started the PDP agent by quoting a figure different from the figure that we have for the number of accredited voters. What we have is 315,058. Is 315,058. I said this is the copy, and I also have here the manually recorded figures. So the figure you mentioned is at variance with the figure that was actually presented yesterday. But we'll come back to this result. We have taken note of the observations you have raised. But we'll come back to this result. We have taken note of the observations you have raised.
Mr. Chairman, we were here yesterday, and fortunately we recorded the proceedings, and we recorded the presentation by the professor, and we heard his pronouncements, and we have a picture copy of the projection on the wall that was done yesterday. Having said that, I also want, with respect to the SAN, that presentation of
figure presented by the State Collation Officer for the presidential election for Ekiti State of the total number of accredited voters is 315,058. This is what is on the spreadsheet that we screened yesterday, and this is also what is on the actual result manually recorded by the scope and signed by the PDP agent and agents of other political parties back in Ekiti State. But having said that, I've taken note of your observations. Let us make progress on that one. But what we had, Collation Officer for Kwara State presents the report. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. My name is Malang Garba Atahiru Madami, the Resident Electoral Commissioner for Kwara State. With me is the State Collation Officer. Introduce yourself.
Professor Paul Aounde Anuna, Vice Chancellor, Joseph Sawuantaka University Makudi, formerly Federal University of Agriculture Makudi. I am the State Collation Officer for the presidential election of 25th February 2023 in Kwara State. With me is Malang Garba Atahiru Madami, the Resident Electoral Commissioner for Kwara State. The result for the presidential election held on 25th February 2023 in Kwara State are as follows. Total number of registered voters, 169,592,7. 169,592,7. Number of accredited voters, 497,519. 497,519. Then the scores by the political parties. A, 1786. 1786. AA, 430. 430. AAC 257, 257, ADC 3007, 3007, ADP 1128, 1128, APC 263572, 263572, APGA 722, 722, APM 368, 368, APP 454, 454, BP 188, 1488, LP 31166, 1488, 31166, 909, PRP 355, 355, SDP, SDP 22738, 22738, YPP 2114, 2114, LP 6712, 26 712. Total vote cast 496683. 496683. 6683. 496683.
Okay, thank you very much, Scope. Are you done? Okay, thank you. Scope, can you listen to me? Are you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are there places where elections were not held or counted?
Places where ASA.
Are there places where elections were not held or counted?
Registration area was one. It was cancelled as a result of overvoting. Another place was Edu. It was cancelled as a result at Edu. There was the snatching of the ballot box. With the intervention of the police, the ad hoc staff were rescued. But the box was gone away with. At Ilorin East, there was overvoting in one polling unit. Ilorin South, overvoting in one polling unit. And Irepodun, there was overvoting in one polling unit. Ilorin West, at one polling unit, some hoodlums came and disrupted the voting. So voters took to their heels and disrupted the voting. So voters took to their heels and disrupted the voting. So we have some reports here concerning the cancelled. We have some reports here concerning the cancelled.
It is only fair that we should be allowed. It is only fair to correlate what they have given, so that no party will be disenfranchised, and we should not come and present. No party will be disenfranchised, and we should not come another observation, and it will be looked down at. So we want to have time to correlate this result and make sure that it tallies with what they presented. Not just to give.
What do you mean by correlation?
To collect it, to calculate it.
What do you mean by correlation? The purpose of correlation is for you to look at what has been presented and raise observation.
I want to use the word interrogation.
So how do you interrogate the results at this point? Raise your observations. Let me hear you carefully.
So let us have time and do that.
The results at this point. Raise your observations. Let me hear you carefully.
So let us have time and do that.
Yeah, Dino Melaye, PDP. Mr. Chairman, the purpose for amending the Electoral Act and making electronic transmission of results from polling units is to enhance the transparency, credibility of the process. In accordance with Section 65 and Section 64 of the Electoral Act 2022 as amended, I want to demand that because without uploading the results, and we are making a comparison here, it will be difficult to know where beavers were bypassed. Because upload is supposed to be done immediately after voting. And I have your manual for electoral officers here, and it is so stipulated therein for electoral officers here. So we will want, as the presentation is done state by state, the uploaded results on your server should be displayed. What they are presenting also be displayed by the two smaller screens. Barrister Festus Okoye made press conferences and told Nigerians that beavers and electronic transmission of results have come to stay. We want to see it in practice. Thank you.
Okay, any further comments before I respond?
Thank you.
Okay, any further comments before I respond?
To my colleagues, these are results that were declared at the state level. These are results that were declared where we all have state level. Agents, and the agents who are signing we need to challenge, we follow the law, so that time is saved and we move on. Asking that we start uploading from polling units here, we may take the rest of the year to declare this result. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any further comments?
Thank you.
Yeah, there is a lady raising her hand. Yeah, there is a lady.
Permit me to stand on existing protocol. Permit me to stand on existing protocol. Agents. I humbly, Mr. Chairman, for Mr. Chairman, and then the total vote cast is mentioned to be 496,683. And then when you minus the total number of votes from the total number of accredited voters, you have a balance of 836. You have a balance of 836. 6 voters that were duly accredited. Was there been that were duly accredited? Was there been to the vote at all? So mine is like a clarification of what happened to this number. Thank you. While I strongly support that the upload of results should be displayed.
I hear you, but the state collation officer who has presented the result will respond to the question you ask about the result. But for the purpose of final collation of the results, at what point are results transmitted to the IRF portal, and what's the purpose? First, for the IRF portal and transparency of the process. And when it goes to the ward level collation, results are handed over to the returning the collation officer at ward level. This procedure has taken place at ward collation level. And you had agents at ward collation level. From there, it went to the local government collation level. Then the state collation level, before the results are presented here. So it is not at this point, with due respect, the agent of the PDP, that you will talk about the display of the polling unit level result, because you don't have copies of the polling unit level results. It is at that point that it ought to have been done. And based on the result that we have received, we believe that that has been done. And based on the result that we have received, we believe on matters that must have already been ironed out at collation level. In my opening statement yesterday, on matters that must have already been ironed out at collation level. In my opening statement, apart from the polling unit level where they were counted and recorded, there was ward level collation. Parties had agents. It went to local government collation, parties had agents. State collation, parties had agents. And at that point, they had all the little pieces of paper that we are talking about to compare. Parties had agents. Just listen to the scope. I will still come back to you. listen to the scope. I will still come back to you. No, just a minute, if you may. Just a minute. Let's make this a procedure. No, just a minute, if you may. Okay. Let the scope for Kwara respond to that question, and then we'll come back to your issue. Scope for Kwara respond to that question, and then we'll come back to your issue. No, let the scope respond. I will still come back to you. No, let that scope respond. I will still come back.
Thank you, sir. Regarding the comments by the PRP agents,
repeat what you said on the basis of the provision of the law.
What I just want to quickly react to the presentation by the chairman on the. We are in this country, and the INEC made a press statement when uploads were not done. You even said there was no hacking of your server and all that. And everyone sitting there is either a Christian or a Muslim. And you know there was a problem with uploading your results. And you know till this minute I'm speaking, many results have not been uploaded on your server. So you cannot be using justification that votes took place at the polling unit when INEC failed in uploading results from polling units. If you had uploaded those results, immediately called the rep in email, where even the director of ICT was saying they should use offline to upload. So if results to upload, so if not be challenged that the process is over, the process is not over because it is faulty, results were not uploaded, and if those results were not uploaded, we are definitely going to contest the authenticity of whatever presentation is being made here. And finally, sir, I want to challenge any returning officer from any state coming here, because there's penalty for you if you lie or if you alter anything. Tell us before you start your presentation that what you are presenting, or if you alter anything. Tell us before you start your presentation.
You have also spoken PRP. Please take your seat. Let's make this orderly, in an orderly manner, please. Speak and introduce yourself.
Mr. Chairman, I'm Chinamelo Uva. I represent APP. I want to align with the submission of the PDP agent. If we take your submission, Chairman, it may seem what we are here for. If we take your submission, all has been done at the level of the ward, local government, and state. All has been, Mr. Chairman, if there is difficulty in why what he's saying cannot be done, you explain to us, maybe we understand. But what he's asking for, to my mind, is very apt. We are here as the...
Any documents that you may have, please forward them. But otherwise, we cannot be considering the report from Kwara and talking about matters arising from another state. When we come to that state, we'll talk about matters arising from that state. Which party is that, Alex? Alex, go ahead. Yes.
I stand before you and the entire world to support what the PDP agent had said. Because before now, Nigerians have waited, with abated palpitation for authenticity of this project, with abated 2023, and of some other phrases like beavers boycott or whatever language is used for it. So we needed the party, the coalition officer from the state, like it has been asserted, for them to do that. Let them prove to us that yes, at the point of voting, it was transparent. Secondly, sir, I have read and I've seen that even at the point of election, some personalities in this country showed their ballot paper. Party devoted fund, because we are looking at the transparency of the entire system. And if it's the entire system, if somebody shows the party he voted for, that also can be taken as vote buying. And
please,
we have
please,
to
Alex,
that,
I wish we can confine ourselves to what is before us, consideration of the report from Kwara.
All right,
not what transpired at the polling unit that is not before us.
I support the move.
Okay. So that's all you wanted to say all this while, just to support. Okay. The second agent of the PDP, I think. The second agent of the PDP, I think.
Stood firmly that INEC must be truly independent. Mr. Chairman, we're talking about the transparency of this process. And we're talking about confidence in the process. I had cause, sir, to engage you yesterday. I had cause to speak to your national commissioners yesterday. I had cause to speak to them this morning about coalition and the abuse of the electoral process. Mr. Chairman, as we speak, in a number of states, efforts are still ongoing to undermine that process. Result sheet, Mr. Chairman.
I wish you can just confine yourself to what has been presented from Kwara.
Yes, sir. Mr. Chairman,
if we are talking about what is not before us, this discussion will be an ending. And we are not here for an ending discussion.
So the point
of results.
Mr. Chairman, please, sir. The point I'm making, sir, is that it is clear that there were problems with uploading the results, which is fundamental to where we are. And we are saying, return results. And Mr. Chairman, it is important that that is addressed. And Mr. Chairman, it is important that that is addressed.
Of the Federal Republic, please speak to what you can present evidence for, not to stand at the national coalition to be making insinuations. Please,
Mr. Chairman,
please resume your seat. seat. If you're making it seem like I heard you, please.
I'll take my seat, Chairman.
Please.
But the point has been made. Thank you.
Please resume your seat. Are there any results presented by the Requara apart from these general issues? Okay. Scope, Quara, and the REC, please present your reports. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. Next state. No, you are now being disruptive, Dino. No, you are now being disruptive. No. You are now being disruptive of the process. Okay. Next, scope, please. After the presentation, then we'll come back to the issues we've raised. Let's take the next state, Osho.
Agboke. I am the resident electoral commissioner, INEC, Osun State. My
Professor Fola Ogushola, the Vice Chancellor.
Agent of the PDP, please resume your seat. You are now deliberately disruptive. Okay. Rek Kwara, please make your Oshun, introduce yourself and let the scope for Oshun make her presentation.
I am the City of Lagos. I was the scope for Osun State. The results for the presidential election held on the 25th February 2023 in Osun State voters 1,954,800. The total number of accredited voters was 759,300. 362. The total number of votes received by the presidential candidates of each of the political parties is as follows. Party A, 1,006. 1,006. Party A, 129. 1519. 1,519. APC, 343,945. 343,945. APGA, 613. 613. APM, 291. 291. APP, 149. 149. BP, 206. 206. LP, 23,283. 23,283. NNPP, 354,366. PRP, 277. PRP, 277. SDP, 225. SDP, 225. YPP, 347. YPP, 347. 733,203. Rejected votes, 23,541. 23,541. The total vote 756,744. 756,744. Thank you.
For African Action Congress. I'd like to have a situation where, and I'm hoping you're going to do this, if Scope is coming here to present, that the results they are presenting had already been uploaded. It's a simple thing. If you can tell them to tell us this, it's easy for everybody, and we won't in here.
Noted.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I can see a hand there. Sir. Assure you, I will give you 10 minutes. So
well, whether you say we should do it. And now I have done mine. And I come out, and it came to the collation center, at the collation center, in the World Collation Center. It came to local government collection center, at the state collection center, and we're receiving the same treatment. Then when we came here for final approval or presentation of the result, and then we also be treated the same way. So that is not acceptable.
Okay. Any specific comments on the result presented? We will then take the next state, and I think there is no other state immediately available. We will have an interlude. During the interlude, you can interrogate the results, and when we come back after the interlude, we'll talk about your observations on the results presented. Meanwhile, on the specific question whether this was collated.
Of course.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. I wish you can resume your seat. I've listened to you. Any specific question apart from that? Any specific question on what has been presented? Any specific question? Who hasn't spoken before? PRP has spoken. There's a gentleman in front of the agent of the PRP. Yes, the one in black.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My name is Mohammed. I'm the agent for NRM.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My name is Sule Mohammed. I'm the party agent for PRP. What I want to inquire is, what is the position of law on this issue of uploading of results?
The law does not require that collation should be done on the basis of results transmitted. It's on the basis of results carried forward manually and physically to the various collation centers. But where there are discrepancies, then it is the transmitted result that you should be used to resolve the discrepancies. But why do this back and forth? Okay, second question.
Yes, sir.
PRP.
Yes. Yesterday, at the course of the beginning of your statement, you said you will have on the side collation secretariat. And I assume this collation secretariat is supposed to interrogate whatever the scope and the recs are bringing. It's advisable, like NRM indicated, that this thing should be interrogated and checked and cross-checked so that we do not have this embarrassing situation of people.
The figures you have presented that you would like to use the collation secretariat to cross-check?
No, as we arrive, we have everything has been cross-checked, and we are good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. But are there places where election did not hold or results cancelled? Reasons?
There was nowhere elections didn't hold, but there were some cancelled results.
No, you are now being disruptive, do you know? And what are they? And what are the reasons for the cancellation?
Overvoting, and this came from the polling units.
Okay, thank you very much. Please submit your. You are now being disruptive of the process. Okay, next scope, please. After the presentation, then we'll come back to the issues we've raised. Let's take the next state, Oshun. Election Secretariat, which state is next? I will come back to you. Please take your seat.
INEC, Osun State.
Please, I noted your observations. We'll come back to the observations. Next state is, I think, Ondo. Is the rec Ondo around the scope? Okay, the rec and the scope and the admin. Make her presentation.
I am the City of Lagos. I was the scope for Osun State. The results for the presidential election held on the 25th February 2023 in Osun State.
Admin Sec, introduce yourself and let the scope introduce himself and make your presentation for Ondo State.
54,800. The total number of accredited voters was
the Administrative Secretary, NIGERIAN.
My name is Professor Fashino Abayomi Sunday, the Vice Chancellor of Federal University of Yale.
By the presidential candidates of each of the political parties is as follows.
Honorable Chairman, can I number of accredited voters? 571,402. 571,402. For the parties.
129.
Party A.
1,419.
414.
343,996.
196. Party AAC 890. 890. Party ADC 5612. 5612. 5266. Party APC 369924. 369924. Party APGA APGA 1206. 1206. Party APM 319. 319. Party APP 235. 235. Party BP 200. 200. Party LP 47350. 47350. Party NNPP 930. 930.
Party NRM 347. 347. Party PDP 115463. 115 463. Party PRP 240. 240. Party SDP 1293. 1293. Party YPP 340. 340. Party ZLP 4783. 4783. Total valid votes 551008. 551008. Number of rejected votes 19,009. 19,009. Total vote cast 570017. 570017. 570017.
Okay, thank you very much, Scope. Were there places where election over the figures? Thank you very much, Scope. Were there places where all over governments?
Yes, sir.
How many areas?
8.
8 areas. How many PUs affected?
11.
Number of registered voters?
5363.
And PVCs collected?
3156.
3156. And what were the reasons for the cancellation?
Overvoting.
Overvoting. And are these recorded in detail in the EC40G?
Yes, sir.
Overvoting. And are these recorded in detail in the EC comments? Thank you very much. Comments? Okay, please submit your results. Okay, please submit your results. Okay. Collection Secretariat, do we have any scope around? Do we have any? Not yet. Scope around. Collection Secretariat. Not yet. Okay. At this point, we'll take a short break and resume in the next 1 hour. Hoping that some additional scope would have arrived. Thank you. Some additional scope would have arrived. Thank you.
Disrupting voting in Ilorin, and then we saw an outburst from Dino Melaya of the PDP, who was questioning the lack of uploading of results as per provisions of the Electoral Act. He questioned why results were being read out for result sheets that had not been uploaded to the IREV, as we had been stipulated to be uploaded for the election. Right. Good afternoon and welcome to the second segment of Arise News, continuous coverage of the presidential and National Assembly elections. Great job indeed by our own Dr. Ruben Abati, Rufai Seni, and of course Ayo Mayorese, who just handed the batons to my colleagues Cynthia Are, Rotis Odiri, and I am the